Hello everyone, this is Sherry of Soul Conscious Tarot. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I know I'm a little bit quiet, but I'm still in the hostel and I'm trying not to disturb too many people, hopefully. And there's a window open. Yeah, I'm in Edinburgh, Scotland right now, so so this is a you versus them reading, and we're going to see what's in the energy for you guys. So bear with me. This is setup's a little bit different, so hopefully you can figure this out. We have person A's energy, the connecting energy, and person B's energy. I hope I can fit all these in here. This is gonna be a testament. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, person A, the way they're feeling right now about the connection. Person A, the way they're feeling right now about the connection. Well, that one just flew right out. Okay, person B and how they're feeling about the connection. This is how person A feels about person B and how person B feels about person A. And then we'll get the, of course, the obstacles that these two have to overcome this week. So we have, that definitely wanted to come out. It flipped over earlier and I just flipped over again and I saw what it was, but that definitely wanted to come out. So let me see if I can adjust this slightly, see if we can get a little more space on the camera here. Okay, I think we're going to get close to getting everything in here. I know it's a little bit messy, but bear with me. I am doing this on a floor in a crazy setup, so okay, hopefully we can get them all in. So let's see. So person A. Person A's energy, we have the High Priestess. For person A's energy, I like this. This is telling me that there's something that's coming on with person A. With this High Priestess card, I'm really feeling like person A right now. I really feel like they are just going with the flow. Like, I just feel like they know there's something that they know right now that they just need to do. So if you're resonating with person A, you're probably feeling like there's probably a decision that you have made based on your intuition, what it's telling you to do right now in this connection, whether it be to, we'll get in the cards to get further understanding, but I'm getting like your intuition, if person A's intuition is really guiding them at this time. It's really like, I feel like there's this quiet, like right now. Person A is, I'm almost getting that they're being guided not to reach out to person B is what I'm strongly getting, because the fact that she's kind of facing away from person B, so it's kind of like her intuition is guiding her away from the connection. I think to focus on person A is being guided at this time to focus on themselves and take care of themselves at this time. Do something that they need to do for themselves, not related to the connection. And I think their intuition is really driving them to do that at this time. Okay, so the way person A is feeling about the connection in general is the Four of Cups. This came out yesterday in the next 72-hour reading. I apologize for the lighting here. We're getting at sunset, so might have a little bit of challenge here. So with this Four of Cups card, I feel like it ties into that next 72-hour reading in the sense that I feel like, as I said, person A is being guided to a direction. And I'm getting that because the way this person is looking at that cup, I feel like they're being drawn in another direction for right now. And so the way they're feeling about this connection, which matches this, which is what I said, which is interesting that those two line up. What I was saying about the High Priestess card, it's coming through in how they're viewing the connection right now, is that they're being guided away for whatever reason. There's something person A is being drawn toward that is not related to the connection itself. And then person A, the way they're feeling about person B at this time is the Three of Wands. So they're guided again. This person is facing, their back is to the connection. They're looking out to the future. There's something that I think that is on their horizon, person A's horizon, that they need to focus on right now. It's giving the strong indication that person A has to, there's something in their life right now that needs to be focused on that is not related in specifically to this connection. As we about lost our stand here. It's fallen over. Give me a second. Oh no. I don't know if it's going to hold it up. We'll see here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, look at that. It's even better now. Okay, so person B. Let's move on to person B. Person B. Okay. The way they're feeling about this connection right now, or no, this is their energy. The person B's energy right now is the Two of Wands. So person B has a decision to make, and I feel like this decision is because they're torn right now, because I feel like they're sensing that person A is being pulled in a different direction, and or they're not getting enough attention or the same attention that they got from person A originally, and that's putting them at a crossroads. It's putting them at a, like, do I fight for this connection or do I move on? So they're kind of in a little bit of confusion of what to do right now, which kind of makes sense, that would be the situation. Okay, and then so we have, for the way they're feeling about the connection, is the Three of Swords. Not surprising. If they're having to make a choice, if person B is at this crossroads because they don't know what to do, they don't know whether they should put energy into this connection or whether they should fight for it or not. So that can cause a lot of turmoil. That can put somebody in their head, can give them some grief, especially if they think that they're unsure. Like if person A has not, because I feel like person A has been drawn away and maybe hasn't given, especially High Priestess can talk about hidden, things that are hidden from us. So that might be, person A may not be expressing to person B what's going on in their life. So that's kind of left person B at this crossroads and a little bit confused and a little bit hurt right now because they're not getting the same attention or validation or whatever it was they were receiving from person A, which is putting them in a little bit of a conundrum. So person B, the way they're feeling about person A right now, is the Eight of Cups. Like I said, this person is at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether person B doesn't know whether to put time and effort and energy into the connection or whether to walk away toward their Nine of Cups. Now, what I feel is happening here is I feel like what's coming up in the reading is a guided distance between these two people. It does not mean that they're not going to come back together. It means that the universe is sending them off in different directions to learn something outside of the connection that they possibly can bring back into the connection at a later time. It's to help facilitate growth within the connection, even though it can be painful at times. I feel like that's what this is. It's a pause that was needed in the connection to be able to facilitate growth in the connection or growth in each individual person, because that's needed at this time. So look at this. The joining energy here is the Hierophant. So this tells me that both people are committed to each other. They are committed, person A and person B do have feelings and a sense of commitment to each other. So I do feel like, and I was getting this strongly, that this is a divinely guided separation so that each person can grow and learn something outside of the connection so that it will enhance or strengthen the connection later on when these two come back together, if whenever that may be. I can't know when that's going to be, and it's going to be different for everybody, and of course free will plays a big part in it, because person B is sitting at a crossroads. So depending on what they decide, it could lead to different conclusions. So the obstacle that person A needs to overcome at this time is the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, my bad. So And interesting enough, so with me slipping, Freudian slipping with the Three of Pentacles, that tells me, like Three of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, what is working on the connection? Five of Pentacles is leaving the connection out in the cold, abandoning the connection. So it's like almost person A is being torn too. So there is this tearing feeling between each person. Each person is experiencing this kind of conundrum that they're facing, just in a different way. Where person A is being like, they're feeling like they're being guided away from the connection, even though they may want to stay. Their intuition is pulling something in the real world, is pulling them away from the connection, and so they're realizing that they do have to abandon that, but that's the thing too, is they can make the choice to abandon this, but that doesn't mean that they have to like completely cut ties with person B. That's a choice that they would make. So that, I think that's why there's the obstacle here, and why I Freudian slipped that as Three of Pentacles, because this person it is up to their free will. Like, they can, even though even though something at this time is pulling them in away from the connection, it doesn't mean that they have to completely cut ties with person B. And so that's a choice that they have to make, is how much energy can they still put energy into this? Can they keep the lines of communication open, depending on, based on whatever is pulling them away, whatever's going on in their life. So person B, the obstacle that they need to overcome at this time is justice. And this is bringing justice to themselves. I feel like this is the obstacle. They have to understand. So this is, person B is going to have to understand that, and I think that they're, with the Three of Swords coming out here, I think person B is struggling with the distance between the two. And that tells me there might be a little bit of codependency on person B's part. That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that, person B has gotten used to person A being in their life, and they're missing person A's time and effort and attention. They're not getting it to the degree that they had before, so they're kind of missing that. So they have to bring justice to themselves. Like, knowing that if person B is not, is focused on other things and giving their time, effort, and energy to other things in their life, and not to person B, person B has to bring that own justice to themselves. Like I said, with the Eight of Cups, they have to decide, are they going to stay or are they going to go? Are they going to walk toward their Nine of Cups? And I think that's the justice here. That's the obstacle they need to overcome, is to realize, in this time apart, when person A is pursuing their own thing, it's a time that they can pursue their own thing too, and that's not a bad thing, and I think that's the hurdle, the thing that person B needs to get over, is this, I feel like person B is struggling with understanding that it's okay to have distance between the two people, that you can each pursue different things and still belong to the connection. You can still be devoted to each other. You can still be loyal to each other, even though real world circumstances are pulling you in different directions. And so that's the decision. I think both people are struggling with how they show up in the connection when the universe is pulling them in different directions. How do you maintain that connection? How do you strengthen it or continue to make sure it stays strong when there's that absence in each other's life? So it'll be interesting to see. So I hope that you got something out of this. I hope this helped you in some way. I thank you so much for joining me. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my friends.